All the stupid ass, grab ass, and touchy feely bull. Goddamn. I told you they was rotten.
I am Barnabas Jackson, principal here at Clortho, Vince Clortho High. This station is just a formality.
There's a bunch of stuff that we confiscated just this week.
Stuff? You don't have to show them that.
Here's a wand with a silencer on it. Why? But I ask again, why? 1 out of 5 girls in this school is pregnant with a demon baby. 1 out of 5!
Okay.
Ain't no denying it.
The babies are evil, but the mothers, they're good kids. As we say at Clortho's, there's never a portal that cannot be opened with ingenuity and respect. Now,
How you gonna be using an invisible cloak when I can see you tagging the damn wall? Dime bag of pixie dust, contraband.
see, here's the thing. The kids know that the only way to fly...
Wizard pepper.
Unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Get your ass out of my office. I will turn you into a spider.
22-minute podcast. 22-minute podcast. Don't wanna take up much of your time. Just gonna read some headlines. Stuff.
Welcome to the 22-minute podcast. My name is Wes Sievertson. Today is February 21st, Friday. Ooh, gotta feel good. And I'm here with Mike Finley and James Fass.
Mm-hmm. Hi, guys.
I just love the energy you guys bring. No, I'm not being sarcastic. Like, I just makes me feel comfortable.
Well, good.
And I think it's making everyone else feel comfortable.
I feel comfortable, for sure.
Well, you know, it's Friday.
It's Friday.
And I think everyone, honestly, that's the energy we need. We need to share. We need to cycle. We need to project. I don't believe in a lot of that shit, but I believe if you think it, then it's real. So, yeah. Speaking of thought gurus, on this day in 2009, the Love Guru wins the Golden Raspberry Award.
Is that like the worst movie of the year?
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you say, James?
I said you hate that movie.
Yeah, well, absolutely, yeah.
I've never seen it.
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not even like a fun bad movie. Like, that's really kind of the Justin Timberlake. Like, I even enjoyed him as an actor, but like around the time that this movie came out, and came out, and I hate him in the movie. Like,
oh, really?
It's he has bad chemistry, like, in the movie, and then also
I don't really like him in movies.
I liked him in Alpha Dog, I guess, is the only thing.
Trying to think.
That Time movie
In
was
Time?
okay, but yeah,
Fantasy
Oh, I haven't
Freighter,
seen that in a
whatever
while.
Olivia Wilde, I think.
No, it was Amanda Seyfried, I think. But
No,
anyway.
Seyfried. They were both in
Seyfried,
it, but
excuse
Olivia
me.
Wilde was his
Oh.
mom, and it made no sense.
Until
they were like, Time doesn't do stuff.
Okay.
I love his voice work in
I need to
what is
rewatch
it?
it.
Trolls?
I haven't seen it.
No, it's great.
I know
All
you've
three,
seen
no?
Trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you've. See, I love that. That's the perspective you get to bring. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I ask you, should I be watching? What's
Bluey?
it?
Yeah. you
Yeah. Should I be watching Bluey?
Absolutely.
Dude, I hear that though. I do. Have you heard about Bluey, James? Oh, I think this is the lag.
Yeah.
See, so everyone's heard about Bluey. It's apparently this thing where it's like, oh, I'll just put on this kid show for my child on Max, and then like, a couple 15-minute episodes later, I'm on the floor like crying.
So good.
Like I'm a puddle because it's hitting me in a way that only.
Those Australians, bud.
You want to move there?
Just
Yeah, I
watching
do.
like this.
You know the population is pretty small.
Yeah. I
Right?
saw a map.
Right, like, oh, you saw that? Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that viral. I'm on the internet too.
Yeah.
I saw the map of where the 50% of the concentration of the population, or over 75% or something like that, of the concentration of Australian population is in these very specific coastal areas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's figure out how to make it cheap. We'll move there. I know it's very expensive to live there.
Is it?
Yeah. I think they have a lot more, obviously, like social benefits, but yeah, like a T-shirt's like $60.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
I'll bring my own shirts. Don't worry.
well, so but here's the thing. I also know that I think it might be like standard that you get 3 months vacation.
Oh yeah,
A year.
I feel like there's like even like in the UK, I think there's something similar where you also get like an
A
extended
good amount of time, right?
of time away for
Well,
your own
because
mental health.
When I when I worked at Billabong at North Park, you know, like the central mall of Dallas, like we got a lot, and it's Billabong, so we got a lot of like Australian people.
Oh,
in there.
sure.
I mean, I don't know about a lot. What, like in the 2 years I worked there, we probably got like 50,
Well, that's cool,
right? You know, and all of them like would say the same thing, like, okay, nice hat, and
Shits are expensive down
I
here.
can't believe how oh crikey, I can't believe how I can't do it. I'm just doing. I'm like trying to say Australian words while just doing an English accent. But yeah, they would just say how expensive the shirts and shit were, and how cheap they were buying it from us.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah, and they would seriously spend like $300, like because they're like, give me every shirt, you know. Like,
Hey,
all right,
come down here, mate, just to buy your shirts.
That's
because they're
good.
so much cheaper.
Yeah.
that's
This is
good.
this is my favourite voice to do. I do it all the time.
Well,
I
now
try
that
to do
you're
an English
doing it,
accent.
I think I can
yeah,
pick it
there
up.
you go, right there.
If
it's
you,
not right
if you
here,
hand
come
it,
on
if
in.
I hear it, and then if you hear it, I can mimic it. All
If
right.
one thing I
It's
wish
gotta
I
be
could do is-
conversational. I love it.
Oh, no.
No.
You know? Yeah.
No.
I know what you're saying.
I know what you're saying.
I was kind of turning it Irish a little
Yeah,
bit.
you're right. And then it'll somehow end up Jamaican, and then it'll somehow end up like.
Then you'll be Adrian Brody. You're not allowed on SNL anymore.
Oh right. Wow, dude, that's a deep cut. I'm excited for the next season 21 SNL breakdown to hit that one YouTube channel that
Oh,
does
yeah?
all the breakdowns. I love that shit.
Yeah.
All right. So on this day in 1990, the Batman theme by Danny Elfman wins a Grammy.
Oh, cool.
Dude, he's so buff now. You see how buff he
Yeah.
is? And I saw a
Danny
picture.
Buff, man.
Yeah, more like Danny Buffman. See, that's a good pun.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm being real critical. of
James, you're
puns
so
lately.
good.
You know when to throw it in. That's the truth.
I love it. Love doing it.
I bet your wife would say the same thing. You know. What
I love attention too.
Uh-oh, how you doing?
We'll give it to you,
How you
baby.
doing over there?
Oh, don't make me shy. I'm bashful.
Okay, all right. Let's get back to Danny Buffman then.
All right.
Yeah, no, I saw a picture of him from around that time. And I could definitely see like him probably a few years later being like, I need to get in shape. You know what? I should get in shape.
Just get fucking jacked, dude.
I should get. I wouldn't be surprised if
I know
stero-
Danny's a bro.
I wouldn't be surprised if steroids were involved. You know, if he hasn't developed a more bro attitude because of that testosterone just rocking.
After
his
seeing
body.
like living through Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire,
right,
I think he probably was like, I got to get juice.
He's a big baseball guy.
I've not heard that, but
Everyone
yes,
was.
okay.
You
know
heard
what
it
though?
first here, folks.
You know what though? Everyone was. You're absolutely right. There was a period in time, like all the boomers, like fucking love baseball, and that's kind of what's happening to the sport, right? We should do a little side podcast with James, and he can tell us why.
I would love it.
Why
I
baseball?
would love to have y'all on the benched bench.
Benched. There we
Oh,
go.
my
He's already
God.
doing it. Okay, you know what? We'll just call it a 22-minute podcast production. I just have to say that, you know, and then we'll move on, and we'll never say it again. We'll just say it at the beginning, and we'll move on.
It's on the network, the 22
Yeah,
network.
I just have to put it on the network because it's about
On
branding.
the 2-2 in.
Whenever it's about branding, so whenever I do, I actually need to update. Like, there's a link tree. I did cancel the Squarespace website I have. I want to. Anyway, I'll figure.
How
all
much
that.
is that? I'll pay for it.
The Squarespace website? I think it's like $20
Is that a
A
year?
month?
a year. I think.
Oh, that's
I'm
not-
sorry. I'm sorry. A
Okay.
month. I'm sorry. A month. I'm sorry.
Oh,
a month.
a
Oh, all right.
I'll look at it again. I'll look at it again. I'll let you know. And yeah, we'll
I think
talk,
I can
we'll talk
cover
about
that,
it.
dude.
Well, if we can do that, because here's the thing. I guess I'll talk about this real quick. I think I'm just gonna delete
Yeah, fuck it.
everything but a Blue Sky account. As far as I don't even have that yet for 22-minute podcast. As far as social media, because I don't really think like I think if everything is on YouTube, excuse me, and then we have a link tree and a website, right? Mm-hmm. And like, cool, we have the social media, and I suppose we can use the Blue Sky in that way. But really, hey, the content's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. There are links to those. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Small steps. Anyway, I'll let you know. We'll talk about it. On this day in 1981, Charles Rocket clearly says fuck on SNL. And 20 years later, it made him kill himself.
Really?
No, but he did kill himself in a field.
In a field?
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck Charles Rocket is.
You know, I mean, I'm joking, but you know, he did commit suicide, so very sad. I don't want to make as light of it as I obviously am. I apologize, but
was he a cast member?
yes. So what I was getting at is I wonder, like, what you know, what were his mental struggles? I don't know. Was he sick? Like, you know, this is all personal information that I'm just speculating. But he was kind of hired to be the replacement Chevy Chase.
He kind of looks like he would be a replacement Chevy Chase.
Exactly. He was just so typecast, and then it didn't
Strong
work.
chin.
And it didn't work. And I thought he had he was in Hocus Pocus, bro.
He was the dad in Hocus Pocus.
That's what I'm saying. No, he was the cop.
The cop?
Yeah, he was like the fake cop, and then like they would try to report like, oh, there's this stuff happening.
Oh, really? That's funny.
And then
they thought I was a real
They
cop.
thought I was a real cop. Yeah,
And Dumb and Dumber.
that's right. Yeah, no, he's great. So I don't want to say he didn't have a good enough career to
Wow,
like.
Wagons East, like all these fucking.
No, honestly, I know who he is, and I have like binged it, not all of his movies, but like 5 or 6 of them. Because I don't know, sad stories kind of get me interested. Right? I don't know why.
He was the narrator in the Yu-Gi-Oh movie. Fuck yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, I'm gonna have to skip past this real quick. All right.
Okay.
Turning 46, Jennifer Love Hewitt. Turning 29, Sophie Turner. Turning 46, Jordan Peele. Let's talk about Jordan Peele. Good, we got past it. Okay. He's a fantastic director. No,
Yep.
we actually brought him up earlier this week because his wife, like you were saying, James.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, seriously. I wonder how quickly you learn something like that, right? Like in a relationship. How quickly?
Yeah.
Unless they met around this time or something, or like, oh no, I got that for my birthday a month ago. Wait, your birthday was a month ago. When's your birthday? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
What's your sign?
Yeah, maybe that was it. Maybe Jordan was just like bugging Chelsea about her sign, you know? Hey, sweetie, what's your sign? I'm writing this
just so
movie,
curious.
and it's about
white
It's about racism, and I just was really wondering, what's your sign? All right, turning 42. Wait, did we want to talk more about Jordan? I don't want to blast past Jordan Peele and Chelsea Peretti and stuff.
No, I don't think so. I love Jordan Peele though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
nothing not to like. I don't really know, but that is what we opened. I guess maybe that's what my brain was telling me. Hey, we opened with
sure.
Key and Peele. That's what that was. Obviously, a Harry Potter tie-in there.
Mm-hmm.
I had so when I saw that was an option, I obviously went with that
Noise.
bit. I really do love. Now this is a wand with a silencer on it. Why? I say again, why? Like that's just a great bit. A wand with a silencer. You know, because you can do spells without saying it. That's more in the books than y'all know.
Yeah.
Y'all know. Excuse me. Forgive me. But speaking of Harry Potter, Born on this Day Now Dead. Alan Rickman, man. Yeah, I could have done a whole episode as a bit about Alan Rickman. I'm falling more as I get older. I'm paying more attention to the older cast of the movies when I watch it, and I fucking love the guy. I think he's doing. I think he's having so much fun.
Yeah.
Like that's really but the fact that I do think that he's having so much fun while also displaying a man who is very sad.
Yeah.
And very kind of egotistical, and you know. He's worse in the book, but even in the movie, like you're like, this guy kind of sucks. But I think he's just eating that role. So, and I think he's having a great time. And then whenever he's like slapping the back of their heads, you know what I mean? Like Alan Rickman and oh god, I'm totally blanking on McGonagall's name, and she just passed away.
Madam.
Oh wow. Anyway, there's just some moments where I see them in scenes together where I'm like, these are two like Shakespearean trained actors who came to a set of a fantasy movie for children and are just so happy to see
Dame
one another.
Maggie Smith.
Dame Maggie Smith.
There it
And they're just so happy to see one another. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just they're just like, look at you. Look what we're doing. Look at this costume. You know, look at how much money we're making. This is insane. And I just feel that that's what I get from their screen presence. So, give it to me, James.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Turning 38 today, Elliot Page. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Elliot.
Did you ever see Hard Candy?
No.
They are really great in Hard
With
Candy.
Patrick.
Patrick Wilson.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wilson.
And he's fantastic too.
I remember like the DVD cover has like a bear trap.
Man, it's an intense movie.
Yeah.
And it's an
Pretty good.
Oh, they're
uncomfortable
camping?
movie. Oh, they're
Yeah.
camping. But that was definitely Elliot Page's, metaphorical coming out party. She had a real coming out party, and then he had a real coming out party. But this was their acting coming out party after they had already been on Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's it's actually weird going back and watching them in it because they're so young. And it's always weird seeing actors when they're like 12 or
Right.
something. Anyway,
I agree.
all right. But no, they're great in Inception. Hard Candy. There's a really weird one where they're really great with what's her name? Oh man, Evan Rachel Wood.
Mm-hmm.
It's another awkward fucking one about like abuse and shit. I don't remember what it's
Jeez.
called. Like
I
American.
fucking love Evan Rachel Wood, dude.
Watch it. I think it's called American Tragedy.
Okay.
It's good, but it's tough. It's a tough one. Turning 62 today, the most or the least successful Baldwin, William. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're fucking Billy Baldwin, aren't you?
What is that from? Damn it! You remember
Getting
references.
Sarah Marshall.
Yes. You're fucking Billy Baldwin, aren't you? That's right. Because that may be the thing I recognize him most from. Is the fake TV show on Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah. Fuck.
Dude, do you realize how old Jason Segel was in Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
How old was he?
I think like 28.
Is he like our age now?
No, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
wait.
We are failures.
You look 30.
We're failures.
No, he did look a little bit older, and that probably helped as we were children watching it to make him seem older. But yeah, like what's her name?
Kristen Bell?
Yeah, Kristen Bell was like 26 or something.
God. Fucking smoke show, dude.
See, it's funny. You say you're not into Rose Byrne. I'm not really into. Oh. Got a pup in the pod. No,
The fake show was crime scene of the crime.
crime scene of the crime. Perfect. Yeah, man,
damn.
we really had a good era of some pretty, I don't know, great comedies. I wanted to use a different description, but I'm really just listening to Comet up here having his moment in the sun.
Speaking of great comedies, turning 71 today, Christine Ebersole.
Oh yeah, dude. I definitely.
Who's that?
So
She was the mom in Richie Rich.
and then she was the bitch. Just to rhyme. That's the only reason I did it.
That was good.
In Black Sheep. Yeah, she was the one who. You know what?
Oh yeah, she was like the reelected mayor, right?
Right. She was, she cuts a tree down and falls on somebody. But also, I just remember one thing I'll always take from Black Sheep is like they were using dead people's like Social Security numbers to vote or something, or like they were just using people who are already dead to vote, and that actually happened.
Yeah. That's right. Voter fraud. Yes.
It happened like 20 years later. I don't remember which. It was for some midterm, like in the past like 6 years. We're seriously. It's so funny that I've had right wing people, and when having conversations, say life's not a movie. It's like you're literally the ones doing it. Like what? You're the ones doing it. You're the ones who think you're the victim and the hero. You know what I mean?
Get out of your fantasy land.
Like that's y'all. I do not want to live. What is it?
in Rainbow Land.
In Rainbow Land.
you
Have ever
can't
seen
make
the
me
campaign?
live in Rainbow Land.
You
No,
got to
I
watch
haven't,
the
no.
campaign. It's perfect.
It's Will Ferrell and
Dude,
Zach
that should be
Galifianakis.
our fucking.
That
real
really
quick.
should be, especially right now. That should be our watch along. Yeah, you know what? We got to do that next week. I mean, or at least soon. We have to do it very soon because that's relevant. That's relevant. All right. Let's
Kelsey Grammer, huh?
yeah, Frasier himself. Scrambled eggs. I've never actually.
Happy birthday, 70, the big 7-0.
Yeah, speaking of, he's kind of he's like a right wing asshole now. But anyway.
Well, it makes sense why he was the prospector in Toy Story 2.
Well, if your sister got murdered, you'd probably have some fucking craziness happen to you. But yeah.
You're right. I don't
Have
know.
you seen his family history?
No, I don't know that experience, but that does sound a lot like the Liam Neeson. My friend was beat up by a black man, and so I just went out and I looked for any black man I could beat up.
Well, I heard they also like
Wait, is that real?
Yeah, that he went through some shit. what?
Oh, shit.
Maybe 7-8 years ago. Whenever he said some shit like that.
No
Yeah.
way.
Oh, like when his
they
wife
also,
died?
Well, no, they also
No, he was referring. I'm sorry, Mike.
What?
It's just he was referring to a story of something that happened in the 90s or something. But he was telling the story like 10, 15 years ago or something like that. Yeah. No reason to tell the story. Don't know why he did. What were you saying, Mike? I'm so sorry.
Oh, but they like didn't they like? Wasn't his wife and daughter like taken?
God damn. Whoa, I'm so glad I gave you that setup. Okay. No. Okay. Before we get off this topic, though, I haven't tried to Google this in a while, but I specifically remember, like before, like canceling and Me Too, and like was what everybody was paying attention to. I don't remember. I think it was around like 2009, 2010. Gary Oldman said something. And I don't remember what he said exactly.
I vaguely remember something too.
You cannot find it. Like,
He's forgiven. Don't bring it up.
I think there's a giant consensus that might be a conspiracy that has actually scrubbed something from the internet successfully.
Good.
Yeah,
I don't want to know about it.
yeah. It was racist. I just remember that it was racist.
You fucking piece of shit. You're just making shit up, dude. Like, I've never heard anything bad about Gary Oldman, except that he had dreadlocks in a movie one time.
And really, you just got to blame Quentin Tarantino.
Every time.
Listen, I'll try to do some research, but like I said, I think it has been successfully scrubbed.
He defends Mel
Can I
Gibson's
talk to Mike for a second?
anti-Semitic rant and Playboy interview.
What year?
2014.
Maybe that was it. I don't think so.
Damn it.
I think
I told y'all not to tell me.
Shut up! Mute! Shut up! Okay, we got about 30 seconds left. What do we got? Joel McKinnon. Oh, that was for Joel McKinnon Miller. That was for you. James is turning 65.
Old School was released on this day in 2003.
I thought we were going to do William Peterson. Because Mike told me about Manhunter, which was Red Jag.
Well, I brought it up, but
I watched it. It was awesome.
Yeah, really fucking good.
I also put William Peterson for James.
Okay.
I put it in the notes. I put it in the drive, bro. Anyway.
Well, you've got 3